Hello, this is Naveen. So in this video, as you have read in the title, I am going to give a very important information regarding to all the aspirants who are planning to move abroad for your higher studies, especially those who are planning to do your masters in countries like Canada, UK, Australia and all. So there should be a reason. Okay, so there may be fresh graduates who are moving abroad. So I'm not usually talking about them because about 2 to 3 weeks back, I got 2 to 3 uh, calls from our aspirants itself, from our followers itself, from YouTube channel. Just like, so I was preparing for this type of government examinations, including RBI, SEBI, NABARD, SSC, UPSC, and all for the past 2 to 3 years. But I was not even able to clear any of the phase one of the examinations of these examinations. What should I do? My parents are giving me extreme pressure. So, sir, please give me a suggestion. Also, just like parents are forcing me to have IELTS or TOEFL and move to abroad, and need your valuable suggestions, sir. Is it worth moving abroad or to stay within our country and cracking an examination? So first of all, I have to talk to you one thing. If you are a very good aspirant and if you are confident enough that you will be cracking the examination, like the examinations that I have told you, either the regulatory body or SSC or UPSC and all, stay within our country, or you can move to abroad by having some examinations like UPSC, by cracking civil service IFS, or just like by Ministry of External Affairs ASO, you can move abroad. Okay, that will be a better option. I'm not talking about them usually. Okay, so if you can crack it, stay within our country. That is the best option. And in case if you are not able to crack the examination, as in the former scenario that I have told, and you are planning to move abroad, I have to give you some reality. So how you may be planning to move to abroad for your higher studies, or for getting a job after completing your higher studies, how you may be planning it. You may be going to some agencies which are near you, or under your friend circle. You may be approaching some recruiting agencies, not recruiting agencies, the agencies that provide you all the information regarding the various countries, the positives as well as negatives regarding those countries, the possibility of finding a job over there. You will be getting all the information, and they will be also limelighting a lot of important things, as like you will, from the day you are arriving there, you will be able to get job. I mean the part-time work, and you can pay your tuition fees, you can pay your rent. Also, you will be having some surplus amounts as savings, and you can give to your family. The reality is not that. You may not be even getting part-time money to pay your rent. Especially I'm talking about the European countries. Okay, and they have made a lot of visa amendments in the policies and all. So that means that more people are welcomed to their country to have education and to get settled over there. So especially in terms of this Canada and all, because the nationals of those countries are actually moving out due to various reasons. So the government require people there. So they are inviting the people who have completed their graduation or for studies from the universities after 12th or whatever it be. So in this video, I am going to talk a very important information. Watch this video till the end, because this is going to be an eye opener for a lot of you. If you are planning to move abroad, and if you are from a middle class family or a lower middle class family, think twice before moving. The expenses on those countries are very high, rather much higher than you expect. Okay, in European countries around, getting an accommodation is very difficult. So how do I know that? I have people from all the parts of the world, not only Canada or from the European Union, so just like the Australia and other parts. Also the people working within our country in various high reputed government jobs like RBI, SEBI, NABARD, we have the contact. So I usually talk with them regarding all those things, and what I got to see is that the agencies you are approaching will be giving you a lot of things. It's like you can earn, you can study there, you will be getting a job for sure, you will be well settled over there, country is very beautiful. So they'll be talking just like breathtaking views will be there, so, and you will be living your life to the fullest. You may and you can, but the settling time for those countries, they are not mentioning that. It will be very difficult. If you are an average aspirant who is not that good in studies, and if your economic background is also not that light enough, please don't go to these type of countries. You may not be benefited. The survival on the, I'm talking about the survival will be very difficult for you. Okay, so this is to be considered when going abroad. Then talking about the job opportunities. So you're moving out to get job. Is it 100% sure that you will be getting a job over there? There is no any guarantee. You may be taking loans and moving abroad by showing the sufficient bank balance as per the rules, and you will be starting over there from the day one. It will be a lot of challenges and lot of difficulties will be facing you. So at the time, try to crack any of the examination. Don't look into the grades and all. If you are a very average aspirant, and don't look into the grades of the job you are writing, try to have a job, then you can improve either by taking the departmental test or moving to some other better post by taking the examination. Okay, nobody will say the real reality of what is actually happening in the countries when students go abroad to study. Then the climates are extreme on those countries. Package, it is 5 crore per annum. Oh, that's amazing. Everyone will be looking onto that. But that 5 crore, you should not just balance it with the Indian market. Okay, there is something I have taught you in the finance section, PPP. What is it? Purchasing power parity. So that's to be considered. A coffee you will be getting here for 10 rupees. It will be 800 there. Not talking about the Starbucks. Okay, just the local one. And also the extreme climates I have told you. Then how about the tax? Tax is very high over there. People curse India, just like the tax is very high here. If you are making 1 crore, you have to pay 18 plus 4 as the taxes and all, and a lot of things people are cursing our country. But have you seen other countries? I'm not talking about the Gulf countries. Gulf countries, you can make enough money, all the money is for you, and also you can send those money to your home country, especially to India and all. You can send all the money. No one is going to question you. There are no formalities. But it is not the case with the countries that I have told you. They have very high tax system, and also there's a limit of spending the amount that you have, that you can. So if you're trying to migrate to over there, it's a better opportunity if you have a connection and if you are 100% sure that you will be getting a job. Else, please don't go into it. It will be difficult for you. Okay. Then throwing it all away and coming back to your home country, to India and all, think twice. Because if you don't have such kind of a high backup of financial fund and all, it will actually make your life much worse. Okay, just try to look onto the conditions of our places. Especially it has become a trend now that is going to abroad, just like UK, US and all. But think about it. If you are not able to get a job, if you are not able to repay the loan and all, within 2 to 3 years you can see the condition of our country. Not this point, record this. The recovery process will be starting by the bank to get back the amount. At your age after your graduation or within the time of your graduation itself, you have to actually give back to your parents, start giving back to your parents. So if you can't actually give back, please don't make them into a trap. Okay, you are already falling into a trap. Please don't make them too. Then other than the government examinations, what are the other areas by which you can look onto? You can look onto higher studies. Private jobs are not that bad. Okay, there are good private sectors too. And if you don't want to work under a person, have a startup of your own. You may be good at something. Try to find it, blossom it, try to market it. This is how you will develop and you will grow. Education, what's the purpose of education? Not just the theoretical knowledge that you are making into. Try to make it practical. Try to face challenges. But make sure that you are not, for your security and safety, you are not making your entire family into a downing situation. Please don't make that. Okay. So, think very well before moving abroad. If you have a very good connection, if you have a very good financial backup and all, it's okay. Just like about 10 years back and all, people with very high financial backup, that's from the high class or the elite or families and all people went to these type of countries for higher studies and all. But now it is not that the case. Okay, now it has become a trend. So try, understand, and just don't listen to a single agency or a single person's words. Because whatever you see in the social media, either the YouTube or the Instagram, or by the photos that your friends also post on your Facebook account or the Snapchat, that's not what. Okay, that's not the real life. There is a other side too, to all the countries. So that too to be considered when moving to these type of countries. Our country has a lot of opportunities. Try to identify that, then move on to it. There are like infinite number of opportunities. The only problem is that you are waiting for a better time and you are giving more and more chance to the government examinations. Okay, just want to say government examination is not the end of the world. Like RBI, SEBI or even UPSC, there are much higher and better opportunities in the world. If you consider in your country, okay, that's good, but in the world there are better opportunities. Try to find out it. Why you are writing these type of examinations like SSC, RBI and all? Because you need a job, you need to get into some service, that's why. But your parents might have already told you government job is different, it is very powerful, okay, like that. Yes, it is very powerful, very reputed, and you will be having a very good value also, that people who are into this government sector definitely know about it. Being a government employee is the best, but I will never say it is best in the world. Okay, try to find out opportunities. A kid never born and they won't be saying I want to work with RBI or I want to crack SSC, CGL. That's not said by a kid, but the circumstances or the situations make them to do so. Okay, try, listen, understand, then experiment. Okay, you may fall, you may rise, but once you fall, then it is not something that another type of rise. It is actually you are having an experience. Once you fall down, then you are not just a beginner, you are having an experience with you. Experience is the best teacher. Okay, so try to do it. Have just like don't bring trouble to yourself or your family. Okay, try to study hard, work hard, understand the concepts, move on. If you have anything else, you can talk to me. So just wanted to give this an important update, that's why I have made it. Do it. Okay, that's all. Thank you.